Hello everyone, I'm Jinjinx and this is my EZPZ Lemon Extremoth guide. This is a simple step-by-step guide on how to consistently beat Extreme Behemoth. I want to clarify this is not a general guide to him. It will have some mechanics information, but this is more a specific strategy that we've been using since day 1 on Extremoth that has worked consistently and very safely. Really, the only time we car is when someone dies to Ecliptic Meteor. And if you want to learn the jump timing for his Ecliptic Meteor, I actually also have a reference video for you to look at in my channel. So to start up, the setup for the strategy is 1 Hunting Horn and 3 cluster heavy bowguns. The Hunting Horn is a wide range 5 healer with speed eating 3 and keeps everyone alive. The clusters are all standard Dark Devourer cluster setups except in Area 4, more on that later. And everyone runs Health Boost 3. There are some wombo combos from Behemoth that will card you even while the healer is healing you if you don't have Health Boost 3. 4 clusters can work. We found that a Hunting Horn healer to buff our attack, defense, and heal us made things a lot safer and more consistent. Anyway, Area 1 strategy is very simple. You just shoot clusters to do damage while the Hunting Horn focuses on dropping rocks at Behemoth and keeping everyone alive. And everyone runs Vitality Mantle here because why not? But Jinjinx, why would you use a good mantle here? Well, Timmy, that's because you don't want to waste the good mantles or the crowd control here because the 2 rocks make this area go very quickly. This is also the area where he is the least dangerous overall, and it's better to front load the risk by using bad mantles here so if something goes wrong, at least you fail earlier rather than later. The Hunting Horn should not attack here. The focus for them to keep us alive since we are just using Vitality Mantles, not anything good. And of course avoid clustering the comet or being too close to it. As you can see, this area goes by very fast. After each area, we restock to make sure we have enough healing items and clusters just to be safe. We're going for safe consistency here, not for speed. And in Area 2, the plan is for everyone to use Tempura Mantle. But Jinjinx, you don't have Tempura Mantle here. Good observation, Timmy. Well, that's because I fucked up. But it's okay because it's still manageable even if I'm not running Tempura Mantle. Which kinda shows the strength of this strategy because even with little mess-ups like this, we can still very easily beat Extreme Behemoth. Also, be sure to enter at the same time here. The moment you enter, he will start to cast a tornado, and if you don't enter in at the same time, some of your teammates may get blocked off or hit by the tornado. Both of which are bad. If everyone runs Tempura Mantle here, this area is a breeze. It's easy to hit the transition to Area 3 before the mantle runs out, just spamming clusters. But since I mess up and don't bring it with me, I go with landing a KO instead to make it easier for my teammates to damage him and to give me an opening to cluster. You don't really need the KO in Area 4, so it's okay to put it here if you have to. Also, since we are all running Tempura Mantle here and should be safe, the Hunting Horn can try to land some sneaky Mega Barrel Bombs on Behemoth. Just be sure to top off anyone who gets Core Swipe, it deals damage through Tempura Mantle, and peak performance is very nice for damage. Now, the reason we use Tempura Mantle here is because it's by far the strongest mantle versus Behemoth, and if we use it now, it'll be up partway through Area 4, which is perfect, but more on that later. Again, we go back to restock for ammo and healing items. For Area 3, we also run health boosters and Rocksteady, so make sure you have those with you. Also, nice little fun trick, if you restock ammo and then change your weapon back and forth, the game auto-reloads all your ammos for you. Very nice. You want to place your health boosters over here, since the ground is destroyable over here. If Behemoth destroys the ground your health booster is on, it'll die, which is a very bad thing. This is also actually a damage check area. This means that if you don't deal enough damage before 5 minutes, he'll start dropping Ecliptic Meteors with no comets and keep doing it until you deal enough damage to force him to transition. That won't be a problem for this strat, but it's something you should be aware of. The healer should also still be pumping you guys with healing items while this happens, just in case he uses a combo that hits hard enough that it'll kill you even with the health boosts going. Not much else to say here, just use your standard Rocksteady and Health booster RNG cannon bullshit here. Once you deal enough damage, he will just leave, and as long as it hasn't hit the 5-minute mark, he won't be dropping in an Ecliptic Meteor. So now we go back and restock for Area 4, the most dangerous area. This is why we saved the crowd control for this area to make it safe as fuck. In this one, you want to run Tempura Mantle again, and also one person should grab a Zorah heavy bowgun for the paralyzed ammo, which will help make it very safe. Same thing here with the entrance tornado. Make sure you go in as a group, and if you do go in first and get targeted, run to the side to give your teammates space to get in because it's a very small entrance. So, first thing we do is all spam sleep ammo at him the moment we get in. But Jinx, I don't see you using sleep ammo. I just see you getting knocked around. Well, Timmy, that's why this is a team game. Anyway, just make sure to reload your sleep ammo now, set up bombs, and do a nice, juicy Wyvern snipe wake up. After that damage, it should only take about 2 cluster 3s from everyone to trigger the first Ecliptic Meteor. You can have one person throw an extra 1 or 2, but you need to be very careful not to over-damage him. If you do, you run the risk of him doing 2 Ecliptic Meteors in a row without dropping a comet in between, at which point I hope you can jump. I think they actually intentionally added this in as a mechanic to counter the traditional Hame cluster setup that can speedrun Behemoth so well. Once he finishes the Ecliptic Meteor, it's a good idea to put some distance between you and him, since he often follows up with very strong attacks. Then you want to make sure to immediately sleep him again. Same stuff as before, just put some bombs down then. You probably won't have Wyvern Snipe, but you should have Tempura Mantle up at this point, so it's a good idea to put it on now. But then again, you're going to only need like 5 to 6 total cluster 3s to trigger the next meteor anyway, so at this point, if you don't have Tempura Mantle, it's okay, since it'll be very quick for him to do the next meteor anyway at this point. Just again, make sure you don't really shoot more than 2 cluster 3s per person, since if you over damage him, you risk a double meteor, which will lead to a party wipe most likely. Then at this point, the Zorah Heavy Bowgun will want to land a para as soon as possible, while the others just focus on going ham with clusters. Don't worry about over-damaging him at this point, just keep laying clusters and bombs and whatever the hell you want at him, and he will very quickly trigger the last Ecliptic Meteor. And that's it! If you follow this general strategy to Extremoth, he should become very easy to complete consistently. Now this isn't the fastest possible method, but it's extremely safe and consistent. And even then, these runs only go like 10 to 11 minutes each, so it's really not that slow by any means. Well, I hope that armed with the knowledge in this video, you too will be able to get your sweet layered armor rewards. And if you learned something new, or this strategy helped you beat the beast, leave a comment below and let me know. I do have many more guides, speedruns, fun silly runs, and just other general Monster Hunter World content coming out in the future. But Jinx, how will I know when these videos come out? I'm glad you asked, Timmy. Just be sure to subscribe to join the notification squad, and you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. Anyway, that's all for now, hunters. Happy hunting! Bye!